My bike and me in a quick little overview. Before I go into the details, please do not hit the subscribe button yet until you have viewed the total video, so that you'll know if you want more videos like this from me. If you like something you see, just touch the thumbs up like button and wait on the subscribe button until the end. I will remind you then. Thanks for viewing my bike, but first, what about me? I'm a 77-year-old single man living in Hamden, Connecticut. We have a few hills, no real mountains like the Rockies or Sierra out west, but to a 77-year-old, they do seem like they grow yearly. I live about 20 minutes from the beach in New Haven, home of Yale University. But this is not a video about taking cars to the beach. Likely nearby is Rhode Island, New Hampshire, as well as Vermont up north. We have many, many rivers, lakes, national parks, and hills. Did I mention hills? The weather is wonderful for riding. Yes, it snows, but other than that, the spring is wonderful, riding as in fall and summer, which is still biking weather, not like Nevada summers. A lot of cyclists cycle on snowy days, but I enjoy a fire and a suitable beverage on those days. I do have a stationary cycle to continue staying in shape and putting on a few miles daily. Okay, enough about me and Connecticut. What about my bike? I bought it in March 2020 from Stark Drive, a European company with warehouses in the USA. It's basically a foldable, full suspension hybrid bike with 350 watt motor and some nice accessories that came with it. For example, it has a headlight as well as a rear stop light, all pre-wired to the battery. It does have a USB jack to power or charge your phone or other items, again powered by the battery. It's heavy, about 40 pounds, but very foldable, so you can roll it around and put it on the rack. For my car, it's easy to lift one wheel at a time to get 40 pounds up 2 feet or so. You know, you don't have to ride alone, and having friends makes it easier to lift things, as well as someone to talk to share the ride. Just saying. Now, I have added a few accessories, and here they are. A bell. Yes, I already had a horn, but notice that when I use it, people jump rather than react to move when you come up on them from behind. Also, dogs tend to panic and head left across the trail in front of me. Someone will get hurt, probably me. So I got the bell just to tell people I'm coming, and they all know what to do, even the dogs. I did add a little pack on the crossbar to hold and waterproof my phone, and still allows me to see the screen for maps and headings, as well as phone calls if needed. Since the bike has a computer on the handlebars to monitor the speed and battery life, there was nothing more I needed to know or see. I did add a GoPro mount, which is a camera, on the bar, and that makes 2 additions to the bar, a bell and a mount total. The bike came with a rear rack, which holds down for things that I use for a small day pack or my 2 Panhards. These hold a lot of items and are all waterproof. On long trips, I can carry a charger or even a spare battery if I get paranoid about having to pedal the hills without power. Also, got a backpack for riding, which allows me to carry a water bladder, charger, and tools without the rear rack bags. Now, 350 watts is not a lot of power for a motor and will help me travel up to 28 miles per hour while pedaling. Stark has many bikes like mine that can come with powerhouse motors. Over the years, owning Porsches, have driven off-road vehicles in competition, I've gotten speed out of my goal in life and only wish to enjoy what years I have left. If you are a senior, you know what I mean. Everything else I got for the bike, of course, like tools, chain cleaner, chain wax, and oh yes, I did change out the leaning kickstand for a steady two-legged one, since at 40 pounds I had it a little tendency to tip over with little wind or bump. That pretty much sums up the bike for me and about riding, which is my passion. I hope you enjoy it as well. Since I had quite a few people ask about my bike, I hope this helps and doesn't bore you to death. This has been Gary's Resolve. As promised, here's the point where you can subscribe, add comments or questions, and hit the bell to be reminded next time I have a new download. And before you leave, check out this video.